Hi everyone, my name is Precious Aponte, and today I want to speak to you guys about something we use every day, which is communication. Effective communication is something that we use every day to get by in our daily lifestyles. And yeah, so I want to speak to you guys I want to guide you guys with 4 things that we use for effective communication to be successful at it. So the first one that I'm going to speak to you guys about is what makes communication effective. The second one would be public speaking in different settings. The third one would be verbal and nonverbal communication. And last but not least, my favorite, technology. How do we use technology to communicate? How does it make it stronger? All that good stuff. So the first one we're going to start off with is effective communication, which consists of being a good listener. Very important. You want to be a good listener. You want to know what you're talking about. Being clear. Paying attention to your audience. Your audience is very important, so you know how to deliver a good presentation. So, get that good feedback. Most importantly, not overloading or rambling on. You don't want to ramble on. You want to make sense. You want to be focused, and you want your audience to understand. You want your message to be delivered. You don't want to start talking about other things and then everyone's confused or now they're not paying attention. Basically just getting straight to the point. Now, let's talk about public speaking in different settings. This is something I struggle with myself because now if I know I'm in a different place, you get a little nervous. But yeah, I feel with public speaking, the most important thing to do is practice. Practice makes perfect, guys. Practice. Make sure you are confident. You want to be confident. You want to be ready. You want to write outlines. You want to look at the mirror and you want to say the speech over and over again. You want to own it. You want to give this message and you want to know what you're saying. Writing outlines. And like I said, making sure you know your audience. Making sure that you know the audience you're going to be presenting in front of, because sometimes it can be a big help. Now let's talk about verbal and nonverbal communication. When speaking on verbal and nonverbal communication, you want to make sure whatever you're verbally speaking matches your body language. It's very important. For example, if you're telling the crowd you're happy, but you're frowning, you look sad. You're giving a message, you're speaking about something and you're supposed to be happy, full of joy, overjoyed, but you look sad. It doesn't, your message is not being delivered, because it's like, how are you speaking about this and you're happy, but you look sad? Your body language is very important. It has to match your verbal message. Whatever you're saying verbally, you want to make sure that it matches. So yeah, you want to focus on making sure whatever you saying matches. And now, last but never least, using technology to support your presentation, which can be a huge help. For instance, I'm using technology right now. I wrote my presentation down with my iPad because this is something that is hard for me and I get extremely nervous, and although it's a video, I'm still nervous. So my iPad helps me remember what I want to say, So, okay, let's go back. I'm rambling. We don't want to do that. Now, presentation, which can be a huge help. So you want to use visuals, slides. You want to create short, like little short videos. You want to make sure whatever video you're using, whether it's not your video, whatever, they see the perspective. They see what you're talking about, and see why you want the crowd to understand why you're using this video. Make sure your crowd is engaged. with whatever technology you're using. So let's wrap it up, guys, right? Because I said no rambling. So with effective communication is basically something that we use every day in our lifestyle to be better at this. We'll become more confident, and we will be I'm so sorry, more confident. We get the clear. Yeah, we'll just be more confident, and we will become stronger communicators. So thank you guys for listening. Again, my name is Precious Aponte, and yeah, that's pretty much it.